Hi guys, my name is Jens. Yeah, I'm from Austria. So we are here in France for our SICK Alps Porsche tour. I think I have it now for 2.5 years, and it's my third time with that car, joining in for SICK Alps. Already spent 2 days on the roads, on the mountains, and had a great time already, yes. So I live in Austria, and that's why I'm probably a bit used to driving in the mountains, and I think you joined SICK Alps Austria as well a few weeks ago, didn't you? Yeah, so that's my playground. Großglockner is just something, it's probably one of the most famous. I mean, it's not the most difficult one, and it's not the most fancy one, but it's yeah, it's like a classic. It's well known everywhere, everyone knows it, and there's always that. It's closed during the winter because they have a lot of snow, so there's always that thing about when will it open. They had to remove the snows, and they use, I think you have seen the old snow. Have you seen the machines with which they are?
The snow removal.
So yes, and they are from the, I think they're from the 1960s or something like that. So pretty old machines, and it's always about and they have as well an Instagram, of course, and tell the people, oh, we are going, probably we will open in a week, probably we will, and then there's snow again, and so it's delayed, and then it's opened. So there's a bit of a thing about the Großglockner, and everyone who has a yeah, kind of sports car wants to go up to the Großglockner once. At least once in a life, and I do it quite regularly. It's like you can find kind of flow going up there. So it's not about driving. I don't like to drive it very fast. The curves are really nice, and you can. I have music, so I have a typical Großglockner playlist, and with the music you can find really an easy flow going up. If there's, of course, if there's not too much traffic. It's yeah, that's what I like. It's not my first Porsche, and it was by luck. So I didn't order it myself. So the dealer already had it, and I was thinking about selling my old one. And I came into the showroom, saw it, and immediately said, "Okay, I take that car." So it was really, I didn't think a lot about it, and it's very well equipped. Lots of stuff in there, which actually you don't need, of course. But yeah, that's how I came to that car, and it's.
What Porsche did you have before?
It was the 991, a GTS, which I already been on the mountain roads with that car as well. So. Just was I mean, I didn't have to sell it, but I was looking for something new, something different, and yeah. I mean, I love old cars. I have a Morgan as well, so I really like driving old cars, but I'm not very good in mechanic things, in repairing things, and so that's why I probably prefer going with a new car instead of old car on a tour like this, yeah, and we have guys with old cars, and they drive them really amazingly, but they're able to repair them. They do a lot of repair. They did repair work yesterday. They probably are doing a repair work today as well. So you need to know about how to fix things, and that's probably not me. I joined SICK Alps because it's a community with very different people, with very different cars. So it's probably not the usual kind of Porsche club that someone would expect when talking about a Porsche thing, and that's what I really like about it. It's you meet people that you probably won't meet if you go to a Porsche meeting arranged by a Porsche dealer or a local Porsche club. They're completely different. So there are old cars, there are new cars. Everyone is accepted. Everyone is different, and it's mainly about the people having fun together, going up on the roads. Nevertheless, whether those are narrow roads, whether it's raining, so people really want to drive. It's not about displaying my car, how beautiful it is, and how clean it is, how well maintained it is. So it's about having fun together on the roads, going up there, sometimes really as fast as possible. Yeah, that's part of the game. The interesting thing about SICK Alps is really that it is a community with so many interesting and different people, and we are. Yeah, we've been able to meet you, and yeah, it's about doing things you love, but doing it together with other peoples who love to do the same thing. Probably in a different way, with another car, with a different approach. I mean, that's really a good part about SICK Alps, that we can drive there, that I can drive there with a new car, and other people can drive there with the old car. So it's not limited to a certain group of or a certain type of Porsche. And for me, the interesting thing is really that there are some guys with amazing old cars, and they really can drive them very well. They have lots of skills on the roads, and they are as fast as new ones, or even faster. So I had a trip 2 days ago with a guy with an old 911, and I think we tried to go up there as fast as possible, both, and really stick together. So it's that's really. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it that way because I'm not used to it and I don't have the skills. But it's not about that thinking that the old cars are slow or driven carefully. They really push their cars, and of course in this car there's a lot of electronic devices. Nevertheless, whether it's an old one or a new one, these are high-performance cars. They, in the old days, they were built very well with great technology, with well-made engines, and still they are. Of course, a modern car like this has lots of more horsepower, but as well has a lot of more weight. So the older ones are really lightweight cars. Some of them are built very as performance cars, as light as possible, going up in the same performance with less horsepower than a new one. My favorite part of this trip is well, that I've never been. I see a place where I've never been before. So I've never been to the French Alps yet. Of course, I heard about the famous Alpine roads, and they are well known by everyone who is a bit into cycling, because the famous Tour de France is on all those Alpine roads, and for me it's really, and I've seen them in television and heard people driving them with motorcycles, and now I'm able to do those famous roads like the Galibier, Telegraphe, Col de la Madeleine. Those are famous names if you are into Alpine roads, and it's really great to see them. And we've been very lucky that there was not too much traffic, and we really had, I think we had a great time already on those roads. For me, the best part of owning a Porsche is to have a car. I mean, I use my Porsche as a daily drive. So for me, it's really after work, going into my car, and I have about 15 minutes back home from my office, and some curvy roads, and it brings me down after a stressful day to go in, to sit in the car, having that nice, beautiful car, and going up on the hills back home. And I wouldn't want to have a Porsche just to be in a garage, being well maintained, only driven only at the weekend when the weather's nice. So I like to have my Porsche be driven, and I do it almost daily, all year round. Yes, SICK Alps is definitely one of the best Porsche experience I got. I did a few tours with other groups, but those were only like half a day or something like that. So the good thing with SICK Alps is that we have 3 or 4 days together and having really a lot of time to be on the road. I mean, I can easily drive on my own as well, so I did a lot of tours in Switzerland on my own. But if you want to join or meet people, I think now social media is very helpful. If you go to Instagram, you can find that's how I find Moritz. I found him on SICK Alps on Instagram, and I think he had a YouTube video as well. So that's probably a better, easier approach to find people having the same things in mind instead of going to a regular or official Porsche club. The problem with Porsche clubs is you always meet the same people there, and many of those guys there are just weekend drivers and drive very carefully, have an eye on their car to be well maintained, and that's not fun.